I'm going to get the extra out of the Austin, the leaf springs and anything else that's in the way, all suspension units, just to make room for the new engine that's going in there. I've had a quick look around it and all the bolts seem to be rusted in. I think they've been there for about 70 years. So I think it's a case of the reciprocating saw and the disc cutter. Should actually just drop down there. Right, that's down. What I might do is, see those U-bolts there? I might just cut them off so I can take the axle out. Be quicker, won't it? The chance of them coming undone is sort of slim to not at all. Just try and get the leaf springs out. But at least the axle will be out of the way. I can get to it. All right. Well, as you can see, the axle's out. This is. Right, so I'll just get that out of the way. I think what I need to do now, judging by the state of the garage, is have a good tidy up. Then I need to get them leaf springs off. I don't know if you can see them, but there is there some bolts. They might even come undone. I doubt it. If they don't come undone, I'm just going to take a disc cutter and just cut the springs off. I don't need them. I just need to clean all this out. Or I've got to take that other. We're pointing to there. That's the suspension unit. Take that one off as well. You see the repair I made there. Yeah, so no turning back now, is there? That's most of it out now. I've got the leaf springs out. I had to cut them, but they're out there. So just a question how I'm going to tidy up. That's your, look, I can't really see them, but the leaf spring. I had to cut them. I'll cut that bush out later on. I've got to go in there, spend a day or so grinding everywhere. The same with that one there. You see it? I've actually cut along there. So that's a nice big car. I've just measured the engine up actually. Believe it or not, it will go in there quite nicely. It's a bit of a tight fit, but still, it will go. Well, after cutting this piece of the car out, which took me hours and hours and a lot of grief, I thought I'd have a nice little standing up job today. So what I thought I'd do, I've got this bar actually in there, it's all welded up You can see it's welded there, but it's only tacked to the car itself. I think there's one tack in the bottom and a couple at the top. Now what I want to do, just infill this piece here. Now I'm on my third attempt already. I've actually taken the back window out, which, believe it or not, it took some getting out. Anyway, that's how. The reason I took it out so I can get in there and do some welding if I need to. Right, first attempt, I cut a strip of metal, measured it up, and would you believe it? Too small. So I thought, oh no, next one I did. Next was this piece, and that doesn't fit. Don't know what went wrong there. So a bit of balance on there. What I did, I actually strapped a piece of plate on there. I got a pen and a bit of cardboard, and I just traced it right there. No, I didn't. I probably vernier caliper and scribed a line. So it should have been perfect, but something went wrong there. So now I'm on my third attempt. So fingers crossed and wish me luck. See if I can get it right this time. And all these jobs like this, all these bars and all that, and I'll do a nice little simple job, standing up job, and it all went tits up. Anyway, let's give it another go. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use a bit of a, so I've got some brown paper there, and I'm going to mark it out with that. Well, I'll just cut another piece out, the other side. That way around. Right. Going to try, I've got to cut quite a bit off the bottom anyway, so I'm not really worried about a little bit there. So I'm going to offer it up, as it is. I think it's got to come up to about there somewhere, so I should lose all that little bit there. Well, that's the other bit done. I've just got to weld it in. I'm not going to weld it in at the moment because I've got to, I want to have a bit of a tidy up because there's loads of paper and that all around, paper everywhere. So I want to have a cardboard down there or blah blah blah. So I'm going to have a good tidy up. Then I'm going to weld that in. I'll tack it in. It's a little bit high just there, but it will push down because I've got a magnet underneath it, just to hold it in place. So I think it's going to look alright, isn't it? I'm quite pleased with that. Well, I thought I'd just share something with you, something I found out by accident. When I'm sort of cutting pieces out of a whole sheet of plate, let's say something like this, you've got to cut quite a few curves on it. And when you use like a full disc, obviously like that, there's trouble turning. When something comes along, it won't turn in there. So what I actually do, or I found out by accident, is I keep all my old discs, the cutting discs, I actually keep them on, all the little bits like that. Then when I put a, so what I found out is, if you use a smaller disc, like that, use a smaller disc, it actually turns nicely. It's easier to cut. Yeah, the big ones will go round, no problem, they will cut as well. But I just found it a little bit easier. Just a little simple little trick. Might help you guys out. Well, it definitely helped me out. I found out by accident. The only reason I found out, this grinder I had a worn out disc in it. I used it, I thought I'd just pick it up and use it, and it sort of cut much easier. So I went around the corner like that. So, well, just a little tip. Thought it might come in handy one day. Well, it definitely helped me out, so hopefully it'll help you out. Well, I would have thought the most sensible thing at this stage of the build is to actually off the engine up. But I don't really want to do that. I've had a quick measure and I know it's going to fit. But if I get the engine in, that means all I've got to do is it's in the way all the time. So I'm going to spend a bit of time sort of finishing off in here. These little brackets here, I'll take them off so I'll get a bit more light on it. Yeah, I'm going to finish off inside here just to make it look a bit neater. So I'm going to start off with trimming all these little surplus pieces off down there. And I might even sort of box this piece in. I'm not sure yet, but you can see it's quite flexible at the moment. And also down here. So I think I might actually have to take this piece out eventually, but I don't really know at the moment. So I'm just going to grind all these loose tags off and weld it all up. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I'll make it up as I go along. we'll see. And so we come back round the back of here. I'm going to get the grinding wheel out on it. And see if I can get rid of some of this rust. That bracket can come off. Don't know what it's for. Don't know what these bolts are, but we'll have a look. And also what I do intend doing is trying this piece here. This is where the leaf spring goes on. I will have to support the car. I'm going to take this piece out. So I can't get the nut and bolt out. She said, so I didn't want to come out, so I want to cut this out and make it all nice and clean. So when you look in the engine bay, which this is going to be the engine bay now, it looks nice and clean. And again, the prop shaft there, I will just pull that out because I couldn't get the gearbox out because it's too low. So I'll just pull the prop shaft out, and the gearbox is tipping the right way, so I shouldn't get any oil come out. Again, this top edge, that needs sort of sorting out. And all this mess here again, that needs doing. And exactly the same this side. No, I don't know, that comes out easy, isn't it? Anyway, so grind all these flush and just make it look nice and neat and tidy. Now the other side, let's have a quick look. You can see it or not. This is where the old chassis rail is. I've started doing the repair. You see there, it goes up to there. But again, I think I'm going to poke it with, I don't know, there's a screwdriver here. Let's do this. Well, that's gone through to the other side. So I think what I'll do, I can cut this piece right out, right up to there. And hopefully, the good thing is, with the spring hangers went through, or the shackles, that'll be out. So I'm going to renew this piece. Yeah, it might seem a bit of a waste of time, but I think it'd be worth it. So anyway, I've got to take the rust out anyway. I'll put a camera in, you might actually be able to see it. Yeah, so I've cut all this out. That little lip there. See, I'll put a screwdriver. I should grind all that flush and make another nice piece for it. It doesn't have to be an exact match because it's not going to do anything as such, but it will be a structural part of the car, and I can actually get that piece there welded up together. That piece there, that's for the rear bumper. It's all nice and strong. And I've got a bit that goes in there somewhere. Let's put it on the floor. So I don't know what you think about this, if it's a good idea or not, but it's the only idea I've got. Yeah, and I think I might be wasting my time a bit because I think this inner wheel arch might have to come off. But I'm assuming at the moment it's not. And I'll try and sort of get the wheels in there as they are. They will look quite nice like that. But again, yeah, so finishing all this off. You can see some welds I've missed down there. Yeah, I can weld it up nicely. A bit of bugging me at the moment is this. It's actually solid, believe it or not. Oh, it's a screwdriver. It's all solid. The only piece it wasn't, it's down there, which I've done a repair from inside. And under there, in fact, I've repaired that whole little corner, you see there. So I'll definitely put some strength back into the car. And with this piece up here, I've welded this bar I put in here. It's only tacked in at the moment. That's just to put a bit of strength back in the car. This bit there is tacked. Well, I'll show you that's tacked. And this piece there is just balancing there, just waiting to form my head. And put another little strengthener there. What I might do, I'll show you this side, is I might make a little piece to go, a little bracket going along here and coming down on top of the wheel arch. I'm going to tuck it in nice and tight. So that's pretty much it. Well, thanks so much for watching this video. If you've got any ideas of if I'm doing things wrong or I need to sort of change the way I'm doing things, that'd be good. Yeah, that wobbles. Yeah, like I say, any comments and criticism either way would be fantastic, because it's the first time I've done anything like this. It seems to be going okay. Well, that's normally the kiss of death, isn't it? Because when someone says that, it all goes belly up. Oh, it's hard to see with it. No, not a metal gone back in. sometimes when you're doing these builds, I know I'm going off subject a little bit. Sometimes when you're doing these builds, you forget just how many hours you put into it. There's a lot of hours. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Please subscribe if you can. It doesn't actually cost you anything, but it actually gives me a boost to the channel. It makes things worthwhile doing if people start watching it and I want to watch it. Anyway, that's enough of the waffle. I'll see you again shortly. Bye now. Thanks again for watching. Bye.